Right now I'm creating a ponytail. I'm making sure that the ponytail is not way too low by the neck, so that way whenever I'm doing a bun, I have somewhere to put bobby pins underneath. So now I'm creating sections. I go from one side of the ear to the other side of the ear. Here, I'm gonna start straightening the hair, but also giving it a little curl on the end. On this particular curl, I did it a little bit much. It doesn't really matter because we're not gonna see it. So I started just doing a little bit more of the curl on the ends, but I wanna get that hair nice and straight. Now I am putting a little powder so it can help my teeth stay, and I'm just teasing the hair from one side to the other. So now I continue the process, the same thing. I straighten the hair, curl the ends, tease it, go from one side of the head to the other in sections so you have a clean hairstyle. And then when you get to the top, we're gonna start creating the crown area of the updo. Here I'm gonna start creating the crown area. I'm gonna part the hair in 3 sections, and then I'm gonna start in the middle. I'll do a light twist and then start pulling hair out, and then I'll clean it up with a little cream or some light hairspray. When I'm happy with how it looks, I'll place a bobby pin, and then do the same thing in the other area. Bring the bobby pin to the middle. I try to have everything in the middle. One side comes to the middle and the other side comes to the middle. So I do the same thing on the other section. I'll clean it up, put some hairspray or cream, whatever you have, and then I'll do a light twist, carve my sections so that way I get that smooth texture that I'm trying to create. And then I put a bobby pin on the other side and again in the middle. I continue to clean up and pull where needed, but at this point we already have bobby pins, so you could only pull so much. Basically just cleaning it and making the texture a little bit more noticeable. Now I get to the front and I'll do a zigzag to remove some of that hair, frontage hair, so that way I can have some of that hair on the face and around the face area for later. I'll clip it, get it out of the way, and start doing a braid. You could get creative. There's so many braid videos out there that you can watch and just get yourself a braid. Make sure that when you're doing the braid, you are moving towards where you want the braid to be placed. So don't keep it going straight down. Start moving your hands to the direction where you want the braid to end up. So now that I got to the bottom of my braid, most of the time I start pinching from the bottom and going my way up. I will pull and pinch until I find the desired look that I'm going for. So now I'm in the other side of the head. I'm gonna straighten the hair to get rid of some of that frizz. I'm gonna create a little zigzag section so that way I could get some of that frontal hair so it could frame the face nicely later. And I'm gonna tease these sections here and then bring them back. So now what I'm doing here, I'm cleaning this section and I'm going to do a small twist, and then I'm going to pinch and pull so I could create that movement around the face. After that, I am going to curl these hairs so I could frame the face. I normally don't like them way too curly, but you know, depending on the client's request. Once they're curled, I'll let them cool off for a little bit, and then I will pinch, pull, or comb so that way they can be opened up a little bit and they don't look so crunchy. So now I'm in the front of the face of the other side where the braid was added, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing, just straighten the hair, pull out a few hairs so I can frame the face, and then I pinch and I pull before I put the bobby pin. Because remember, once I put the bobby pin, it's not that easy to pull out. You can just do so much. Now I'm putting a bun on my ponytail, and I'm going to twist. I'm going to do 2 sections, and then I'm going to wrap it around, hold it, pinch some more, add a pin or anything to hold some of those hairs so they won't fall out, and then I'm just going to start putting bobby pins. I will pull a little bit before I put bobby pins, and then I'm just going to start placing bobby pins. Closed bobby pins, you don't have to open these, just so that way the bun doesn't fall out. And I just put plenty. I also add a little hairspray here and there. So now I get the last section. I'm going to twist it and then place it going the other direction. This is where you get creative. You don't necessarily have to go different directions. You can just play with it and see where it fits better. So now I'm putting bobby pins and fixing and making sure that those little strands that are coming out are well pinned. So I start adding more bobby pins. Depending on the thickness of the hair is how much bobby pins I normally use. So this is the final look. It looks a little bit different on lighting because I actually recorded this around a lot of lights and with my iPhone. I always recommend for a bride to have a hair accessory. It just brings the whole look together. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.